Hello, and how is everybody doing on Monday? Oh man, we got a lot of people here already. We are starting early. Look at all these people. 54 Punchy, hello. V-Stag, Joel. 54 Punchy, I already said hello to you, Tampa Tom. Chirish, hello. Beefs, Aquatics, hello. Candy, hello. Shelby, Ray Lynn, hello. I probably am repeating a lot of names now. Anthony, hello. Mob Guppy, hello. Who else? Oh, that's it. Well, that's not very many people. And I forgot to turn my phone off because I'm starting early. Let me turn this off. There we go. People love Bob. Aw, well, I love you guys too. I do the shuffle walk. Everything I do is slow right now. I do the shuffle walk. I get it. Well, I hope you're feeling better and getting better. Hilton Aquatics, hello. Mr. B's Fishing Thing says what? I don't know. What in the... I got my orange mango sparkling ice. I got 2 drinks today, so I'm starting early. Might go late too, I don't know. Hey Bob, do adult rainbows do well with shipping? In my experience, most rainbow fish do well with shipping. Very excellent. I've never had, I should say, out of all the times I have shipped rainbow fish, I've never had an issue. I've only done it once, so, you know. Bentley Pasco says, early today, what's going on, Bentley? I failed and did not make it to the meeting, which means I did not get your jungle vow. Jobs Aquarium Tanks, hello. Daryl Deemer, hello. Kiwi, hello. Gabriel, now people are starting to roll in. I think people weren't expecting me 10 minutes early. They expect me to be 10 minutes late. The Fish Tank Barn says, thank God it's Monday. Absolutely. Wait. Is that the title of the stream? Oh, it is. Look at that. I forgot I changed it. I changed the title of the stream like 3 times in the last half hour. Do you have any experience with saltwater? Yes, I had a 14-gallon BioCube with a firefish, pulsing xenia, some emerald crabs, and I think I had like the pom-pom shrimp or the shrimp that dance around. They didn't last very long. The emerald crabs took care of those guys pretty quick. Laura is here. Hello, Laura. Good to see you again. Sharon, hello. Emma Gaff 22. Starting an updated fish room in the basement. Best way to filter about 10 tanks. Well, probably sponge filters and a central air pump. Bob, I was wrong. It's this Sunday this time. Oh, wait, it's this month. Okay, well, good. Hopefully you still have jungle vow. So I'm going to be... I'm not gonna... you know what? Out of the announcements I got, I'm not going to say what I plan to do with future tanks, because some jerk will steal my idea. Just kidding. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. Candy says, love pulsing xenia. If I ever... Well, I don't even have to say if. When I do saltwater again. Fish Tank Barn, hello. Life and Liquid, hello. Couple members here. We're going backwards in the members department, but that's all right. We'll get there eventually. We'll get back up to 20. So thank you, members. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, when I do saltwater again, I just want a tank full of pulsing xenia, and then the green one. What's the green one? Oh my gosh, like the most basic coral ever. Aquarium Co-op, always listening to steal ideas. Oh boy. Oh yeah. Oh, speaking of Aquarium Co-op, that was on my list. I actually got a list of things to talk about today. Don't get too excited because it's only 3 items on the list. My 3 announcements. And since Aquarium Co-op is here, my notifications is working. Wow, you might be the first one. Dwayne Perry is our newest member. Member number... Well, I think you would be number 22, but now you're number 19. Green Star Polyp, that's it. That's all I want. Green Star Polyp and pulsing xenia. Nothing else. Well, besides like fish and shrimp and all that jazz, but... As far as corals, those are like the only corals I ever want. Thank you very much, Dwayne. Yeah, so one of my announcements is this Friday, I'm going to be heading down to the Aquarium Co-op, and we're going to be busting out. I hope to make at least 6 videos. And I'm finally breaking down and doing my top 5 videos. I don't know why I've never really done it. I think I have one top 5 video on my channel. It's top 5 rainbow fish or beginner rainbow fish, something like that. Those videos always do really well. People always ask me what my favorite tetras are, favorite cories, favorite apistos. So I'm finally just going to head down there and film all of my favorites, because where else could I go that's going to have all of my favorites? Like, there's nowhere else. So yeah, that's going to be fun. We're going to do it after hours. So don't show up because we won't open the door for you. I want to scape a tank and carpet with green star polyps, but probably will never get around to it. Yeah. Yep. I love green star polyps. Yeah, and the pulsing xenia is just really cool. You're breakdancing live at the co-op? I mean, I could. I'm hoping to maybe strong arm Corey into doing a live stream at the co-op, but we'll see. I don't know. You know, he doesn't really give into peer pressure, but we'll see. So, yeah. Top 5 pies. It would be a pretty easy list. I mean, honestly, I'd just make stuff up. Nathan brings up another good point. Do you have any of the USB air pumps from Aquarium Co-op? If so, thoughts? I do not. That's something else I'm going to be doing while I'm down there, is I'm going to try to strong arm him out of some products so we can make some product videos. Well, so I can make some product video and test them out. And the USB air pump is one of those that I want to try out. I haven't personally tried it out, but I was down at Corey's house probably like a month ago, and he was showing it to me. And it looked pretty cool, so I really want to try that out. Of course, you know that I need easy green and root tabs and all that stuff too, but you know. So yeah, if you guys have any, like, of course, people probably not going to ask me now. I should probably go back and watch old live streams, which I'm not going to do because that's going to take forever. But, you know, if there's anything that you want to know, like my top 5 beginner plants, or what are my favorite platies, or I mean, I don't have any favorite platies because they're not really a fish I'm fond of, but you guys know what I mean. Bentley says, oh, I'm showing up. Man, Bentley, I need to make it down to your house one of these days. Dr. Death says, I'm 12 years old and have lots of fish. Do you have any advice to manage school and aquariums and water changes? Man, the good thing is that you're only 12 years old, so you really should have a pretty stress-free life. And I would say, I mean, I guess, how many tanks do you have? That's what I'd be curious about. And first and foremost, do your schoolwork first. So make sure you're managing your schoolwork first. What's your top 5 Aquarium Co-op top 5 videos? I would just go through and like find videos that I'm in. We'd probably have to go back 2 years, but that would be actually, I can tell you one of them would be from the Chicago Aquatic Experience. What I think of African clawed frogs, I think they're pretty cool, but I probably never own one. But yeah, they are pretty cool, but all frogs are cool. Top 5 favorite small catfish. I did order my absolute favorite catfish, you know, dwarf catfish. Excuse me. I don't know that I'll get them because they're insanely popular, and whenever they have them available, I'd never get them because they get ordered too fast from places like Aquarium Co-op. So hopefully, if Aquarium Co-op didn't see them, hopefully I'll get them. But as far as giving advice, the only thing I could say is make sure it doesn't interfere with your schoolwork. If you have so many fish tanks and so many fish that you're not getting your schoolwork done, cut back. Definitely cut back. Because right now, that's probably one of the most important things going for you. Top 5, I should be writing this stuff down. That's actually a really good one. Top 5 beginners need to buy. That's a good one. That's a really good one. Thank you, Mr. B. See, Corey's in here stealing all these ideas. Top 5 beginner products. How about that? I just supported the co-op over the weekend. I hope all goes well with shipping across country. I've sold a fair share of stuff through the co-op, and I have not seen many complaints. I think you're going to do all right. And even if there is something wrong, they always take care of the customer. Like, I support Aquarium Co-op because of their customer service, not because Corey is a friend of mine. If Corey had terrible customer service, then I would not support it, even though he is my friend. Beginners should buy a lot of buckets. False, Michael. False. Beginners should buy a python, and I'm putting that on the list right here. A python. You know how long I went without a python? That's like a must-have. Oh, top 5 fish to breed? I feel like that's pretty subjective. Like, it depends on why you're breeding. Denny's Fish Tanks, hello. Beginners should buy a lot of... I just supported. Okay, we got that one. Candy linking. Yeah, actually, somebody just bought a t-shirt off my website, so thank you very much. Top 5 hang-on back filters. I currently only have one hang-on back filter that I like, and that is the Aquarium. I still don't have a python. See? Then you're a noob. You're a noob, Michael. If you don't have a python, you're a noob. You're noob or you're pro. That's life. Crazy fact, the guy who invented the Python brand passed away recently. That's more of a sad fact. Dr. Death says, look at all these people don't have a Python. I mean, I remember, man, maybe like 5-6 years ago before I got one. And I don't own a Python. I own the Aquarium brand, but same thing. Just lugging buckets back and forth. Top 5 pieces of equipment you hate in the hobby. You would think that would be an easy list for me because I tend to hate a lot of stuff, but like there's a lot of stuff that I don't like canister filters, but I don't hate them. It's crazy because he wasn't that old. Life is fleeting, man. You live your life for you. Definitely don't gotta take care of an itch. Anyone could go at any time. It's crazy. Top 5 shoulder workouts with a 5-gallon bucket. Now that's something I can get into. Y'all are missing out. Pythons are the best. They are. I was just walking around with my carpet python. It was wrapped around my neck. A lot of times they'll wrap around your neck to stay warm. And I was just walking around with it in the neighborhood. Went to get my mail. Had the dogs out. People just stare at you funny. I hate the gravel vac when it picks up snails. Yeah, clogs your hose. Did you start early? Yes, Ron, Friday Fish Facts. And thank you, Friday Fish Facts, for the super chat last week that I missed. I hate missing super chats because it makes me feel like a giant douche when I'm reviewing the live stream afterwards, and I saw that he super chatted, and I never mentioned it at all. So, sorry, my friend, but thank you. I appreciate it. I hate PetSmart black backgrounds. They are never the right size, and they always reflect too much light. Black poster board is what they should sell. Man, you should just be buying black poster board. Mob Guppy says I use all my time watching fish tube videos. I'm living my best life. There you go. I hate that term. Living my best life. You guys ever seen what's that movie? It's like my top 5 comedy movies too. Role models. And like all of those catchphrases the dude just hates. Like it is what it is, or like God, I hate all those catchphrases. My top 5 favorite strands of driftwood, ranging from easiest and hardest to take care of. Strands of driftwood? What? Where would be a good place to look for a 240-gallon aquarium? Facebook Marketplace. Offer up. I feel a lot of people overlook Facebook Marketplace, but it's pretty good. I have a Python, but I only use it on 105 gallons. 7 other tanks. I use buckets to monitor tiny guys sucked out. Yeah, that's the other thing you got to watch out for. Friday Fish Facts with the 99-cent Canadian. Thank you very much, my friend. I forgot what I was going to read. I always get distracted when I see a super chat pop up. I hate to the moon and back. Why not the end of the galaxy? I love you to the moon and back. Well, I love you to Jupiter and back, so eat it. Sorry, Bentley, we have horrible traffic here too. From 3 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. It's 20 miles per hour on all freeways. Oh yeah, announcements. So, yes, going to the co-op. There seems to be some confusion. Hey, look at that. What a way to transition into the next topic by Arc Aquaria saying Steamy going full-time YouTube. I did post an image on my Instagram saying this is what I'm going to look like when I quit my job, and people seem to be confused and thought that I actually quit my job. I have not quit yet. I have to pay some vet bills down, and then I will be seriously thinking of walking out the door. So I don't really have any debt, except I had some issues with the dog that I don't like to talk about on here anymore, but I'm just going to mention it real quick. So yeah, once I get those vet bills paid off, I'm out. So yeah. So, moral of the story, if you don't follow me on Instagram, go follow me on Instagram. And yeah, I haven't quit my job yet. So yeah, there's one of the other things I wanted to talk about. Just clear up some confusion there. New one, youarethebomb.com. That's not new, man. Mr. Flip Aquatics has been saying that since I've known him. Thebomb.com. Ugh. Really? Jamie McDonald, hello, my friend. Everyone's saying hello. Been working early, so hey, it's Pork Slinger. Been working early, so early bed. Have been having to catch the replay. Casey Somers is here. What's up, buddy? Oh man, animals can be expensive. Yeah, totally worth it though. Laura says, "Wow, full-time YouTube, rad." It will be rad, because then I can make more videos. I snuck in 3 videos last week, so yeah, I'm starting to ramp up production on videos and get back into the good graces of YouTube. Hopefully, going to 1 a week for 3 months. They don't like me anymore. Excuse me. Daryl Deemer with the $1 super chat, and that reminds me, I think there was another one up here. Still don't got a new mouse, as you can see. There it is. Thank you, Daryl. Oh, too far. I'm scrolling down and it's going up. There we go. All right. There. All right, we're back. So thank you for the $2 super chat. Swisky says, can I get a shout out? It's almost my birthday. Are you going to do a birthday live stream? I will say congratulations on 25,000 subscribers. Pretty awesome. You're going to pass me. I think you're going to pass me in like a month and a half. Or, no, wait. I'm at 35. Maybe by the end of the year. You'll probably pass me by the end of the year because I'm going backwards. Well, Carp, I got to drive. All I heard was something about quitting job. Yeah, it's going to be pretty soon. Pretty good. Top 5 favorite types of Betta. I'll write that one down, but I don't know that I'm really feeling the Betta thing right now. But I'll write it down. Bettas. Jimmy is trying to steal my birthday. Happy birthday, brother, and congrats, James. Jimothy. Hi, Cichlid Dude. Hello. Denny's Fish Tank says congrats. Everyone's saying congrats. Yeah, it's Corey's birthday, not mine. Jeez. That is kind of funny. Oh, jeez. Always a jokester. Alright. So, no, I did not quit my job, but I will be soon. Gonna shoot a lot of videos at Aquarium Co-op. And then the last thing that's on my schedule to talk about Man, it's only 5:07. I feel like I've been streaming forever since I started early. I'm already almost through my topics already. We still got 53 minutes to go. Maybe I'll wait a minute. Jimmy is logged into too many accounts. He hates birthdays though, so I can have his. Corey's birthday isn't until Sunday, right? Turtle Girl, do you know about the reptile show next month? I think it's Monroe. I think it's in Monroe next month. By the way, this is Josh's Aquatics. Don't know if you remember my channel or not. Just recently changed the name. It's hard to catch these streams with my work schedule. I remember a Josh's Aquatics and Railroads. Is that you? Or are you a different Josh's Aquatics? Or wait, maybe it wasn't Josh's Aquatics and Railroads. Man, it's been forever since I've seen that guy. Type in is when you meant to do the co-ops. You should get some of those dwarf blue and yellow Mbunas that Corey and Primetime have for your 75 gallon. I already picked out my cichlids, 3 of them, which you might have saw if you saw my Facebook post. But I tend to not do fish that everyone else does, so I'm probably not gonna copy them. Barbara Jackson with the $2 super chat says, "Are you going to AGA?" I am not going to AGA. However, if there are any like after AGA get-togethers, dinners, or things like that, then if I get invited, I'll go to something like that. And I don't know if there's any like meet and greet and hangouts like at Aquashella. Aquashella and like the aquatic experience are like more, I would say, like Aquashella is definitely like a party atmosphere. Aquatic experience is kind of, but there's some business mixed in there. Where I feel like, now this is coming from someone who's never been to AGA, I feel like AGA is not going to be that kind of environment. I mean, I don't know. I just get that feeling. But I'm not going because I cannot go all 3 days, and I'm not going to pay for a 3-day pass when I can only go 1 day. And when I checked the website, they did not have just 1-day passes. So, yep, I'm not going. Dink Tanks is here. What's up, buddy? What do we got here? Reptile Expo in Monroe, my birthday weekend every year. Oh yeah, don't know if I'll go since it coincides with Mother's Day, and I don't know if we have anything planned. Oh, well, I'm definitely going. What Tokay has some nice red on him. Wait, oh, that Tokay has some nice red on him. Make sure you get a Barbie from them. Dink Tanks is talking about a Tokay gecko that I linked on my Instagram. Hint, go follow my Instagram. I don't know, I'm having a lot of fun on Instagram lately. It's by far my favorite platform because it's just pictures and short videos, no BS. What is your favorite epistogramma? The epistogramma Inca 50 or the epistogramma, I don't know if I say the scientific name right, but it's Benshai, or it's like, I probably can't even spell it. It's like BEAINSCHW4 9er. I don't even know. But the common name is Inca 50. INKA 50. What I got? Man, it's been a while since I caught one of these. Oh, it has been a while since I've seen you. Lumpy Dog is in the house. Wait. Someone said something about AGA. I'll be in town for AGA. Maybe we can hang a little. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, just send me a message on. I never check my messages. Maybe Facebook. But I'm actually gonna be like on the lookout for AGA stuff. So, because I know Ron will be there. I don't know if Terry's gonna be there, but I would imagine probably, maybe. I don't know. What else do we got here? The auction is open to the public on Sunday. I probably won't go Sunday though, even if it was open to the public. One, I'm trying to save money, not spend money, so I don't need to be tempted by the auctions. And yeah. So, anyways, Steenfott Aquatics. Where do you get your rainbows from? I recently set up a planted rainbow tank, and I'm looking for some pointers. Excuse me. Ugh. Your local fish club is where you're going to get the really nice rainbows. Gary Lang generally donates or sells rainbow fish really cheap. So if you have a local fish club, that's going to be by far the best way to go. Very seldomly does he sell rainbow shrimp on Aquabid, and his username is just rainbow fish. So if you go to Aquabid, go to the rainbow fish section, and there's someone selling under the name rainbow fish. That is Gary Lang. And then otherwise, man, I would avoid the chain stores, because the chain stores are gonna be like Florida farm rainbows, which have gotten a lot better. I will admit, I've seen some pretty nice rainbows coming out of there recently. But like your smaller local fish stores are probably getting them from the Wet Spot, which generally has pretty nice rainbow fish. Or you could just go to the Wet Spot, the Wet Spot tropicalfish.com or something. I don't know, something like that. I don't know. But yeah, so a lot of my rainbows either come directly from Gary Lang or from the Wet Spot Tropical Fish. Ginger says, I've got my summer tubbing stuff mostly together. I also received 7 boxes from Aquarium Co-op today. Wow. Dang. Do it for the gram? What? Oh. Jeez. Turtle Girl says, Instagram is great. Yeah, I'm actually growing faster on Instagram than I am on YouTube. That's pretty funny. I've kind of been losing my passion for the hobby over the last few months. Has this ever happened to you? Oh, yeah. Absolutely, Brian. And you can kind of tell, like, that's actually one of the other topics I was going to talk about, but, well, not really, but I think it's important to kind of take a step back every once in a while. There's things you can do to spice it up, like if you've never kept African cichlids, try African cichlids. You know, learn something new. That is the one thing about fish, is that there's 10 billion different types of fish, so there's always an opportunity to do something new and something you haven't done before. But I mean, it comes and goes. It definitely comes and goes. And yeah, I mean, that's like, I would say just don't get out of it. A lot of people are like, I'm just like, meh, whatever, and they give all their stuff away, and then 6 months down the road, they're like, man, I miss my fish tank. I wish I never got rid of it. But there's certainly nothing wrong with like scaling back and just taking a break for a little while, and not taking a break from fish, but like the whole like hobby. Keep your fish tank and just, you know, keep it on the side, keep it going. If that makes any sense, I don't know. Yeah, go up. 7 boxes is no joke. Yeah. Brian, sometimes a break is good. Revamp your joy. Yeah, like for me, like now I'm getting into paludariums, which is, you know, a combination of reptiles and aquariums. So there's so many things you can do. If you do really like lose your passion and don't want to, you know, do it anymore, send me all your fish. Just kidding. Clear EG says, you are correct. I'm the Railroads video one. Oh, right on, my friend. Josh's aquariums and railroads. I remember I actually watched all your railroad videos too back in the day. Did I hear a niner in there? Were you calling from a walkie-talkie? Mile High Plecos with the $50 super chat. Yo, Big Steen. Thank you so much, my friend. Friday Fishback says, yo, Miley. The vendor room at AGA is open to the public too. That's my understanding anyways. So, yeah. I mean, the problem is for me to, even though it's just in Seattle, it's still an entire day of not being home for my dogs, of not being home for my other animals that I could go 3, 4, 5 days without dealing with my aquariums or reptiles. But it's mainly the dogs. So I still kennel one of my dogs because he's still kind of a puppy. And it's pretty much why I don't do anything on the days that I work either. So, you know, I'm gone 11 hours a day when I work. I work 4/10s. And I come home, I get home at like 4 o'clock, and I don't want to just leave and go do something and have to keep the dogs in the kennel even longer. So the fact that he stays in the kennel 4 days a week, and then if I was to leave for 3 days and go hang out in Seattle for 12 hours, then there's more time he's going to be in the kennel. And honestly, my dog is more important than anything I'm going to come away with. And I'm talking of like products, like if I went to the auction, things like that. So yeah, anyways, that's kind of why I'm not doing it. Josh Allen says, thanks, Dean. You're the bomb. Thebomb.com. Rainbow shrimp. Did I hear that right? Did I say rainbow shrimp? You guys should know, like, I combine words all the time. All the time. Bob once gave away a Leachianus gecko. He has since... I didn't give it away. I sold it for a nice amount of money. I certainly did not give it away. Tommy Boy. Yep. Great movie. So is Black Sheep. I tried making a paludarium a couple months back. It didn't work out too well. B. Reese, my first paludarium that I built. So I built that 55-gallon, I want to say in January-ish. I don't know. It's only like 2 months old on my channel, so it hadn't been like January. That was actually the second one I built. The first one I built right before that and was videoing, and I actually broke my camera on that paludarium. I completely screwed that one up, and it was on a 40 breeder. I tore everything out. I nerd raged. I didn't break my camera when I was nerd raging. What I did with my camera I was like trying to like angle it inside after I had just silicone, because I'm trying to show the process, and then I accidentally like bumped the silicone with the lens and didn't notice it, and so then all the silicone dried on the lens, and yeah. That's why my videos don't look very good anymore, because I broke my camera. I gave it away for cash. Yeah. I am sure. Wait, 54 Punch. I'm sure Buddy was freaked out about having you home for so long. Yeah, exactly. So, 54 Punch, he knows what I mean. Well, I'm sure everyone that knows dogs knows what I mean. But I totally get not wanting to leave the puppers. Yeah, and my Shepherd Husky, she could go all day, because she doesn't get kenneled, so I don't feel too bad about her. And you know, there's people that come and go, and so there's always interactions, but just not with my new puppy. Well, I guess I've had him for almost over 2 years now. That's crazy. King D. The Golden D says, yo. I'm going to make King D blue. Just so I know. So you guys know, King D is a real life friend of mine who is going to be starting his own company. Hopefully. I bug him all the time to get it going. Nothing to do with what I do here, but his own clothing line. So... anyways, Science Gal Aquatics, hello, resealing my new used aquarium. Well, I hope you're videoing it. Anyways, yes, I totally get not wanting to leave the puppers. So yeah, that's why I said if there's any like after show stuff or get-togethers or dinners, you know, if somebody wants to tell me about it or invite me, I would go to that. But my parents' cats were so upset when my dad died, they kept looking for him. Oh, no sad stories. No sad pet stories. Come on, guys. Been a long time since we saw a new wrench. Does this mean new shirts? Not for me. I mean, I better get one of the shirts, but it has nothing to do with fish, nothing to do with anything I do on YouTube. Just a friend who's starting something completely different, so... yeah. I do need new shirts, though. Not new logos, just in addition. Paw prints for life. My cat was mad at me when I got home, laid across the room with his back to me all night. See, that's cats for you, man. A dog would never do that. We will make it happen. Get-togethering. Been a long time. Yep. Since we had a new wrench. Yeah, most of the time... I have more blue people talking than non-blue people, so I really haven't had a need to mod anyone. It's not like the old days when there was just trolls non-stop. Man, this starting early stuff is really throwing me off. Okay, let's get to the final topic here, and that is my video content. I've talked about this a few times, but I failed you guys without even like realizing that I failed you guys. So way back when I started getting back into reptiles, I told you that I'm going to start doing reptile videos, but it won't take place of fish videos. There'll be extra videos during the week. Oh man, I gotta stop drinking carbonated drinks on the live stream. Well, once you know it, they did replace my fish videos, and I didn't even realize it because I was just doing stuff that I liked, and I didn't really think about you guys and what I said and the promises I made to you guys. So you notice like I'm starting to put out more content. So I've gone back to my fish videos, and the reptile weird other stuff is going to be in addition to those videos again. But you guys got to keep me on track because I kind of just do what I want. And while that's like the whole point of this, I still should kind of like take your guys's. I mean, you guys are here because of fish. You're not here because of reptiles. I mean, there are a lot of you that do both, but the majority are here for fish videos. So I got to make sure that I'm still doing my fish videos, and the reptile, terrarium, paludarium, vivarium stuff is going to be in additioning. It's going to be in additioning. Oh, I can't believe I actually like talk for a living. I combine words. I make up my own words. Tony says I won a goldfish from the fair, which got me back into the hobby. He now lives in a 75-gallon and is 4 years old. It's amazing to me that that's still legal. John says if you live in Iowa or Illinois, there's a huge swap in Davenport, Iowa this Sunday. 80 plus tables. Info at QC Fish Swap on Facebook. Jamie McDonald says, hey, I'm a real life friend too. We've just never met in person or anything like that. I mean, it's kind of the way we're going this in society, right? What am I missing here? I feel like I'm missing something. Oh well. Let's try to get to the bottom here. My High Pleco says I'm buffering hardcore, probably because you're spamming emotes. 54 Punchy says I want some rubber ducky isopods. Yeah, everyone wants those right now. Cheap internet. Get real internet. Does he have cheap internet? I feel like out of everyone, that guy probably does not have cheap internet. But maybe he does. I don't know. I want some rubber ducky. I got those ones. Powdery orange isopods are cooler. I am up to seven species of isopods. You saw my last video. I had 6. Oh man, Ginger Grave says for a new mouse, she's watching me scroll down. I'm actually, see, when I scroll down, it goes up and then it flickers. Actually, I bought a new mouse, but it was for my other computer. And yeah, I need to buy another one, but literally the only time I use this computer is for 1 hour on Monday. So thank you for the $10 super chat. I'll try to remember. Maybe I'll just buy one right now. No, I'll do it after the stream, except I'll forget and I won't do it. John at KG Tropical says, did I miss the big announcement? I'm fashionably late. Yes, I think I had like 3 announcements and you missed them all. Now it's just hangout time. Now is where I just kick back, put my feet up, and just collect super chats the rest of the night. Just kidding. I just want those glow-in-the-dark mushrooms for a terrarium. There's so many cool things about terrariums. One of the coolest things about me getting into terrariums and paludariums is that I know nothing about them. And so it's like this whole cool learning experience. Like, especially, I am going to do a video. I'm going to do another video on isopods. And I think it's going to be really interesting. It's probably not going to go over well because it's isopods, but they're just so fascinating. They're so fun to watch. They do so many amazing and cool things that This is like a video that I'm actually really excited to make, so look out for that one. I think it's going to be fun. See, this is why I love your live streams. I'm in the chat with like all my favorite fish YouTubers. Yep. My live stream bring all the... I almost said boys, but I'm gonna stick with girls. Bring all the girls to the yard. They make glow-in-the-dark mushrooms now. No. You got it backwards, Ginger. You eat the mushrooms, and then everything in the terrarium glows in the dark. That's what he's talking about. Me too. I've ordered them before. Had no luck with them establishing, but looking back, I should have let the inoculated wood in the... I should have left the inoculated wood in the tank forever. JH Aquatics, what's going on, buddy? I am just excited. One thing I need to figure out is... I was actually going to message Serpa Design for the terrariums and the paludariums. Like, obviously for my aquariums, I have Easy Green. Should I be using Easy Green in my terrariums? Is there some other type of fertilizer? Do I need to make my own fertilizer for terrariums? Yeah, so I don't know. I gotta message Tanner and see what he has to say. New member, Otter Creek Aquatics. What's going on, buddy? If you guys are on Instagram, you should check him out too. He posts a lot of fish stuff on Instagram. Very, very cool. Thank you for... I think that puts us back up to 20. I think I started with 18, and I'm back up to 20, so that's pretty cool. Those magic mushrooms, yeah. Glowfish. Jeez. Ginger said, I was moving rocks around and setting up my summer tub. I started laughing because I knew the name of the bugs under those rocks. Thanks. Yeah. Well, yeah, they have, I mean, I could tell you as a kid, I had no idea they were called isopods. We called them like potato bugs or roly-polies or pill bugs. But yeah, they're just so fascinating. And same thing with springtails. Like, springtails are awesome. I mean, they just are. There's, and you know, part of it is this is all new to me, right? So I'm learning stuff. This is all new. It's all exciting. You know, in 3 years, am I still going to be like, oh man, isopods are so awesome? I sure hope so, because I'm going to have like 40 species within the next month. So in 3 years, if I'm not loving my isopods, I'm going to have some problems. Root tabs work great for... Ooh, root tabs. Now that... I didn't even think about that. See? That's why I have you around. He will most likely say you don't need anything with a good ecosystem. Alright. I mean, that's fair. I always called them potato bugs growing up. Yeah, that was my thing. The Scaber isopods can't roll. Did you know that? That's why they play dead. I did not know that. That's... See? Very interesting. I actually have about half of my colonies now are reproducing. Not the zebras, though. The zebras are the coolest ones I got, but they are not reproducing yet. But the jungle dwarf species that I have are the powder orange. I got some giant ones that I didn't show in the video. Those are reproducing. Deb Schramm is here. Well, a lot of people are really on cue tonight. We start talking about isopods, and here comes Deb Schramm. I message Deb Schramm probably every other day just to talk about isopods. It's ridiculous. That's how much of a nerd I am. So, yeah. The Fish Tank Barn with the $5 super chat. Thank you, my friend. I had an isopod in my reef tank from some live rocks years ago. Make sure you remember your mouse. You know what I'll do? Since I bought a new mouse for my other computer, I can just move that mouse over to this computer. I mean, the only reason I bought a new mouse for my other computer is because it's wireless, and nothing makes me nerd rage more when the batteries die in the middle of a heated battle online. So I had enough, so I can actually move that mouse over here, and then we're fine. So we're good. If I remember to do that, I don't know. The marine isopods are really crazy what they do. Like There's the one that like eats the tongue of the fish and then it just lives there the rest of its life. That's pretty crazy. No more root tabs for me, just good active layered substrate. Giant Canyon, yes, dang tanks, Giant Canyon. I have those. I did not put them in my video. Did you know the occasional blue pill bugs have a virus that colors them and they're doomed? Yeah, it makes them like bright something or other. I don't remember. But yeah, they actually have some type of virus that makes them look really cool. And when you're a noob like me and you see it and you're like, oh man, I got a new strain, I'm going to make $1 million. And then everyone's like, no, you're just an idiot. You're going to kill your whole colony. But yeah. So NC Fish Tank says, what's your opinion on tanks without heaters? I was wondering if this topic was going to come up. Because when Corey made the video on canister filters, that was a pretty hot topic in the live stream. And now he made his video of why you probably don't need a heater in your fish tank. And I absolutely agree. So, obviously, you guys know that I don't know. If you don't know, hardly any of my tanks in my fish room have heaters. And if there is a heater in them, most likely it is unplugged. So, obviously, I heat my whole fish room. But even then, like the only thing I use to heat the fish room is my dehumidifier, so it cannot keep up in the winter. So it still gets down into like the upper 60s. I have had no problems. The few cases that I use heaters are for my plecos. So my pleco tank has a heater, and then my fry tank has a heater. So that's pretty much it. So if I have fry, I'll throw a heater on there, especially like my Cyprichromis or my Paracyprichromis, because they're already fragile enough. I don't need those really expensive fish dying off because it's only 60 some degrees in the water. But I think a lot of fish can go a lot colder than what people realize, especially like rainbow fish. Like I've never heated. I'm not gonna say never because there's probably a time when I was more of a noob. Even more than I am now, when I might have had a heater in a rainbow tank, but I never heat my rainbow tanks, and I think rainbows like it cooler. There's definitely some species, I think like the Herbert axelrodi, actually likes like low 70s, can go down to like the upper 60s. So there are definitely some colder species of rainbow fish out there, but I'm just not buying it. I think there's a lot of stuff in this hobby that is just there to milk us out of our money. Like filter cartridges is a big one. I can't even remember the last time I bought a filter cartridge, if ever. Maybe back when I had fish tanks as a kid, I probably fell for it. But filter cartridges, heaters, especially the crap that they make now, it's just crap. Like, buy this $30 heater, it's going to break in 8 months, and then you'll have to buy another one. No. Scuds are a crustacean, so they might not be in the isopod family, but they're still a crustacean, if I remember right. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on it. Otter Creek Aquatics says, I didn't miss anything, did I? Like, okay, no, I didn't. Okay, where you at? Where you at, buddy? Otter Creek Aquatics. I'm looking for green. There we go. My fish room tanks run about 72 without the heaters. I work 12-hour shifts, so I can't risk it. Exactly. The moment this fish actually right above me here, right? Where's my hand? Right here. This fish right here, beautiful triple red epistogramma, got fried by a heater. And at that point, I was like, never, ever, ever again. And the breeder I got him from was the one that told me about using under power heaters, which if you're going to use a heater, use smaller. Don't be putting 300 watt heaters in your 55 gallon tank. That is ridiculous. So the analogy is it costs the same amount for a 50 watt heater to run 12 hours or 24 hours a day as it does for a 100-watt heater to run 12 hours a day. All right, so 50 watt, 24 hours, 100 watt, 12 hours. Costs the same amount. If a 50 watt heater gets stuck on, it's not going to fry your fish. If a 100 watt gets stuck on, or 200 watt, 200 watt, 4 hours a day, if it gets stuck on, it's going to fry your fish. So if you are going to use a heater, my advice is use smaller. Smaller is better. They have like, and nowhere else in the world uses these big, massive, like 500-600 watt heaters except us. That's it. No one else. So I don't know. It's like this whole more power, but go under what you think you need. Curtis says, what about heaters in a sump? If I had a sump, that is where I would put the heater. So if I had a sump and if I needed a heater, it would go in there. For instance, my 240 gallon that is in my garage has two 300 watt heaters in the sump because I don't want to look at them, right? Better to split up a big fish order into quarantine tanks or put it all into the display tank with cherry shrimp and medicate them there. If you have a quarantine tank, I would quarantine them. Copapas, what are you talking? Steenfott Aquatics, are you gonna visit me when I'm in Ohio? I'm definitely. So here's the thing. There's no like direct flights to Ohio from SeaTac, and if there's like, I think there's only like one airport that it's a direct flight. So if there's layovers, I'm not doing it at all. But God, when I was looking it up, and it might be different now. I don't know if it's like seasonal or what. But I remember when I was looking it up to go to Flip Aquatics when you all went that one time. Maybe it was after that. I don't remember, but I just remember there was like connecting flights and it was like 9 hours, and I was like, this is stupid. I'm not going. I mean, obviously I'm gonna come and visit in Ohio, but just have to figure out how I can do it without raging along the way. Because I hate flights. I hate airports. I hate road trips. Life in Liquid says, I heat my fish room to 72, only using heaters for breeding projects. Yeah, that would be one. I mean, and like Corey said, obviously if you have discus or gold, blue, ram stuff, cardinal tetras is probably one that I would use a heater on. But yeah, so in the summer, my fish room gets up in the 80s, and then in the winter it's down into the 60s. So the other thing you got to think about, like in my fish room, all of my tanks, except for I think my paludarium, are LED. Well, even the paludarium is LED. Everything's LED, and they get really hot. So that generates heat. That the LED lights alone would probably keep my fish room hot enough without my dehumidifier. Blee says, could you recommend a stocking list for a 75-gallon Mbuna tank? I don't know that I know Mbunas off the top of my head well enough to do that. I don't know if you have a Facebook account, but Steenfott Aquatics, I actually just posted that topic in my Facebook group, looking for suggestions to stock a 75-gallon, because I'm doing a 75-gallon Malawi tank, and there's a lot of suggestions in there. There's so many, and I could like list off names, but I'm probably like picturing a different one, like the Solosai. I know what that one is, right? That's a cool one. The Pullet is a cool one, but there's way cooler ones than what's that Petco and PetSmart, and I just don't have them memorized. My High Flecko says, my dehumidifier puts off zero heat. That's how they work. How is that even possible? I don't understand how that's even possible. Where am I at here? I only used a 500 watt heater and a 450 gallon koi quarantine tank pond, but it was outside in winter. But in California, that thing was an energy hog. Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this nicer weather so that my two 300-watt heaters are not freaking on 24 hours a day. Gets expensive. Steenfott Aquatics, 3 times 10-gallon QT tanks available with 24 times Pseudomagil Gertrude, 8 times Kamaka, 6 auto, 6 amano, 6 neorites incoming. How would you split them up? The only ones that I would split up are the Pseudomagils and the Kamaka, and anything else. So honestly, you could probably split that up into 2 tanks. I would only do 2. So I put all the Pseudomagil in 1 tank, maybe with the autos, and then the Kamaka, the Amanos. Wait, I already said that. Wait. Let's start over. I gotta stop this from scrolling. Okay. So 24 Gertrude and Amanos, and then Kamakas, Neorites. Yeah. Why do I feel like I'm forgetting something? Pseudomagil, Kamaka, Autos, Amanos, and Neorites. So Pseudomagil and Autos and everything else in the other one. That's it. That's how I'd split it up. Yeah, I don't know why that was so difficult for me. KG Cichlids, what's going on, Kevin? How would you get rid of Planaria? I had Planaria once, and I put rainbow fish in the tank, and then it was gone. Are you talking about the like the worms? I might be confused on what you're talking about. Just got a new dehumidifier, and it's heatless also. That's like the whole point. Well, I mean, obviously the point is to get rid of humidity, but you know how mad I would be if I got a dehumidifier and it didn't put off heat? I feel like I'm totally talking about something different here. I don't know why I'm thinking of those stupid little worms. What am I thinking of? Yeah, that's it. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. All right. I don't know why I was confused about that. Well, okay. Anyways, Mikey, we agree on something. Tearing up here. Tearing up. So yeah, Gabriel, your fish should probably eat them, but if they're outproducing what your fish can eat, then you need to feed less and do more water changes. 1089, cranking right along now. Is that his subscribers? He just hit 1000 and he's already at 1089. LOL, I was mad when mine didn't put off heat. Now it's basically a fan. Yeah. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. Susan said detritus. Yeah, are you like the detritus worms? Planaria is kind of the same thing. I also did the same thing with I don't know where I was going with that. Same here. Have it blowing on me and the dogs in bed. Priscilla MKR is here. Oh yeah, catching a stream. Hi people of the fishy internet. Priscilla, haven't seen you around much. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Turtle Tech says, yo, I'm late, but here. Good to see you. Big D Smoke, hello. I've seen you, but I don't think I have officially said hello, so hello. So I think I did cover everything on my list. Yep. Remember, if you have your suggestions for top 5, I did write some down. But after the stream, this will take about 15 minutes to upload, and then you can like comment, leave a comment. I need a clip from Bob saying this channel is garbage. Going to watch. I'm never gonna say that. You almost got me there. You almost got me, but no. Pokemon is not for me. Hey everybody, but Mikey. Oh, Full Moon Aquatics is here. Okay. I used to work Mondays, off today. Hey, quick question. How do I get my new Millennium Rainbows to eat live or frozen foods? What are you feeding them? Mr. Ozzy Boss, what food have you tried? Orange mango or black cherry? Orange mango this time. Someone tell the Mile High Plecos guy to come pick up the fish. Apparently you got fish waiting for you. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Now you got like the hookup on fish. Nice. Big D Smoke was lurking while walking the dog. Be right back. You're gonna go watch Married with Children. Now that is something I do approve of. That show is excellent, and I'll probably catch some flack for that since everyone's so sensitive these days. But it is a pretty funny show. So far, dry foods. Only thing I have. How long have you had them? They still might be kind of getting settled in. Sometimes they'll go like a week without eating if they're new and just getting settled in. Maybe you don't have their parameters dialed in, but they're pretty forgiving fish. If you could stop and get some frozen food, I would probably do that though. Just some like bloodworms. What is the lowest temperature you would recommend for a sparkling gourami and a betta? So I've never kept a gourami in my life, so I've got nothing for you there. A betta is one of the fish that I think I would heat. I have noticed, like in the winter, when I have a betta fish in an unheated aquarium, they don't seem very happy. And I would probably not go any lower. I probably wouldn't go any lower than like 74, but I would do like 75 to 80. Full Moon Aquatics says, nice chat. Thanks, Bob. Got to run. Have a great night, everyone. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. How about a bro fish? Yeah. Like 3 days. I'll probably get frozen bloodworms then. Yeah, if it's only 3 days, I wouldn't be too worried about it. I mean, they can go like a week without eating. But if you make it to the weekend and they haven't eaten yet, then I'd probably get some bloodworms. Or maybe try a different brand of flakes or whatever you have there. John is here. Which John? KG Tropicals was here earlier. Lunar Betta says, hi, everybody. Hello. Yeah, I don't know why you guys are trying to get me to say that, but I'm not going to say that. No. Especially if you tie that into, like, some other sentence. Not going to sound good. John Wick. John Wick. Actually, I haven't seen Keanu Reeves in here for a while. Maybe like a month or two. Anyway, so what do we got? We got 10 minutes left. What should we talk about? We haven't talked about food yet, which is amazing considering it's been over an hour. So that's pretty good. What if you like to keep your house cool in the summer, still no heaters? I don't really have a choice. So if you're one of the people that has AC, you're probably still doing just fine. But I do not have air conditioning, so it gets blistering, especially up here in the computer room where there's 3 computers. Granted, this one doesn't run all the time, but the other 2 do. 32-inch monitor, 27-inch monitor. I got 27-inch monitors behind me, 42-inch monitor over there. When everything's up and running in the summer here, it gets like 105, 110 degrees. Bob Vance from Vance Refrigeration is here. What's going on, BBA? Candy linking my Instagram. Yeah, guys, go check out my Instagram. I'm going to see if I got any followers during this live stream. I hope I got at least one. Oh, that's what we can talk about. Priscilla MKR says, miss you at Aquashella, Bob. It's not the same without you. That being said, I'm most likely not going to the Chicago Aquashella either. So I will miss that one as well. Let's pull up my Instagram. Make sure you guys are doing your job here. Hey, I got 5 new followers. All right. I think my voice hit like an extra octave there. I was so excited. Look at all these likes I got. Oh, yeah. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 new followers. All right. That is awesome. That puts me at 2560. I'm averaging like 20 people a day on Instagram, and on YouTube I'm averaging like 8 people a day. Maybe I should put as much work into YouTube as I do Instagram, but I'm not going to because I'm having fun on Instagram. Oh my FGY not. All about that money. Puberty. Yeah. The left one finally dropped when I saw all my new Instagram followers. That's all it took. I didn't trim my beard. What are you talking about? Yeah. It's expensive to go to Chicago, and apparently there's like 5-hour lines. They're working on it. They're getting a new venue. But yeah, it's just really expensive for me, and I don't know. It does look like fun, but I'd rather save my money. And I know this is going back on like everything I said last year that I'm never going to the aquatic experience again, but I'd rather go there. I'm not gonna actually go to the aquatic experience, but I want to go while everyone is there and do all the after show stuff. But I probably won't actually go to the aquatic experience. I want to go into New York. I want to check out Chinatown. I want to check out all the fish stores. So I'll be doing that while everyone else is at the show, and then when the show closes down, then I'll do all the get-togethers with people. But what do I think about an FX6 on a 50-gallon lowboy with plecos? I think that's a great idea. When I had my 50-gallon lowboy with plecos, I had 3 800-gallon per hour water circulation pumps on one side. It was awesome. I'm not on Instacrap. I'm afraid how many followers I would get. What? You got to go to Chicago. Well, we'll see. I mean, you know, I'm not gonna say I'm like 100% not going, but you know, it's like $500 and some for a round trip ticket. It'll be $500. The hotels always seem to be more expensive than the airfare. So I mean, it's like $1,000-$1,500 commitment. And when I'm looking at that $1,500, I'm like, you know what I could do with that $1,500 is like I could buy my new camera with that $1,500. I could buy an upgrade. I could upgrade my PC so I can edit videos faster. And that's really what it comes down to. It's like $1,500 to go to Chicago. Yes, it would be fun to see and hang out with everyone, but that's like 3 days of joy. Whereas if I bought a camera, if I upgraded my computer, I mean, that's like a whole year of stuff, you know? I don't know. Chicago has good brisket. Every city has good brisket, as long as you go to the right place. But anyways, yeah. We'll see. Like I said, I'm not going to absolutely say I'm not going to go. Because, you know, maybe I'll spike a viral video and make like $1,500. I don't know. If I got like a viral video, I would probably go, but I don't make viral videos, so I would say it's pretty low odds. Yeah, I could buy $1,500 worth of isopods. I mean, get real, people. Go to Chicago or $1,500 in isopods. Flight 300. Well, I have yet to see it. So first of all, I'm a snob when I travel. All right, I am definitely an airline snob, and I will only fly Alaska Air. That's it. If Alaska doesn't go there, I won't fly there. So I'll only fly Alaska, and whatever they charge is what I'll pay. And then, like, Airbnbs seem weird to me. They're probably cleaner than hotels, but I don't know. I feel like just staying at someone's house is weird. But then you got to eat out 3 times a day, and then there's a lot of the hidden expenses that you really don't budget for. I don't know. If I go to Chicago, it's going to end up being about $1,500. Bob looks like a bodyguard that lurks in the back waiting for the right moment to strike. Yeah. I mean, that's pretty much it. Like, John says you go fish collecting in South America for $1,500. Yeah, it's like $2,500 if you do the 7-day package when you count like the airfare and everything. But yeah, exactly. Like, Wish there was more conventions near Detroit. Well, there is certainly more near Detroit than there are Seattle. Yes, AGA is in Seattle this year, but I can't even remember another time that a fish convention was here. Everybody needs more conventions. It's like the fish people need to get on the reptile game because there's reptile shows everywhere all the time. What else? Procrastination way of life, huh? Jamie lies of all lies. I'd pay $1,500 to watch Candy Overhaul's live stream. Whoa. I don't know what kind of live stream she's doing, but this is rated PG, people. PG and lower. It's a joke. Calm down. Eat out 3 times a day. Buy a loaf of bread, peanut butter, and ramen. No way. No way. Clearly, you don't know how I eat. Clearly, you haven't heard the stories of the last time I was in Chicago. I do really, really like Chicago, actually. Like, once you get outside of Chicago, like, Schaumburg was a really nice area. I was walking around, you know, just like New Jersey. I was walking around at, like, midnight. It's really nice. It was a nice place, and I actually really enjoyed it. But I don't know. We'll see. Anything can happen. Like, if I quit my job, I'm obviously not going. So, but I would rather use $323 to fly to Hawaii. Yeah, I'm also trying to go to Florida this summer. So that's definitely on my to-do list. I want to go to Florida. I want to check out Imperial Tropicals. I want to check out all the cool reptile places they have there. And I want to go sit on a beach for a whole day and do absolutely nothing. So, yeah, I definitely want to go. I'm definitely trying to go to Florida. So Florida and AE are like the only trips that I'm really like planning for this year. I really like Chicago once you're outside Chicago. I'm talking about like downtown Chicago. Downtown Chicago, like, there's tolls on the freeway like every 2 feet. It's ridiculous. Yeah, anyways. So, yeah, like the suburbs of Chicago is what I meant. Ribs for dessert. Yeah, see, somebody remembers. And it wasn't just that I had ribs for dessert. It was a whole second full meal. Ribs, 2 sides, bread. Yeah, what did I get? Okay, let's run this down. So we went. I don't even remember what was the name of the restaurant. Who was there? Does anyone remember? I had chicken, like chicken tenders or something chicken as an appetizer. Then I had steak for dinner, with mashed potatoes and steamed veggies. And then for dessert, I got a full rack of ribs with mashed potatoes and steamed veggie and some type of bread. And that was just one meal. It was like $70. So, yeah, it gets expensive. I just burned millions of ants. Ants are very critical to our ecosystem. It's called... Oh, it was the Ram. Is that what it was? I couldn't remember if it was the Ram or Applebee's or someplace like that. Was it the Ram? I feel like it... The Ram by my house is absolutely terrible. And that food was actually really good. I just burned. Hopefully your employer doesn't watch these. Oh yeah, yep, they do. Some of them do. But I don't care. I mean, I already told them. Like, they know about this. They know that. Yeah, they know. Trust me, they know. Terry Lindsay, 1 massive meal accompanied by a small Diet Coke. Ram sucks. Yeah, the Ram here is so bad. So very bad. Ray's Aquaria is here right on time. Hello, Ray. Terry Lindsay says, the Ram by Tulalip sucks. Yes, it is awful. Awful. It is so overpriced. They do have good mac and cheese. I think it's like Mac and Cheese Tuesday is the special. It's like baked bacon, macaroni and cheese. It's actually a pretty good portion for like $7. But I'm pretty sure it's like the same bacon baked macaroni and cheese that's like in the frozen section of Safeway for like $3. But hey, they microwave it pretty good. Not gonna lie. I'm currently avoiding writing a paper till now. All right, Curtis says. I almost thought that said Curtis Schilling. Isn't that a pitcher? Kurt Schilling. Anyways, Steen, you eat on my level. On my level, I don't eat till I'm full. I eat until I'm ashamed of myself. I'll never be ashamed, man. You can keep bringing me steaks and ribs and brisket and mashed potatoes and garlic bread. I'll never be ashamed of just eating that for like 8 hours straight. Just sit me on a toilet and keep bringing me food. I don't have to move for a whole day. Chira says I have an albino ram's horn. Looks odd. Right on. I think it closed for good once we left. Oh, what? What are we talking? Oh man, I'm slouching so much. Got on my shirt. Biff's Auto Detailing, Sun Valley, California. Bloody sock guy. I just made some awesome Swiss mushroom hamburgers. Bacon mac and cheese is the best thing on earth. It's so good. It's so good. What is your favorite freshwater plant? Ooh. Probably Anubias. I'm gonna have to go with Anubias. Just because there's so many different types. It's so easy to grow. Buffet, say to Bob, you've been here 4 hours. You know who has a really good buffet? Mandalay Bay. Mandalay Bay has probably the best seafood buffet in Vegas. I have to say, it's like $33. The only thing that sucks is that they won't bring you pictures of whatever you're drinking. So last time I was there, it was when I still drank soda, and there was like 3 of us, I think, and we were all drinking Mountain Dews, and they just wouldn't bring us a picture, and we were like, dude, it's like 195 degrees out. We're all hungover. Like, we need Mountain Dew. Like, and they would just like fill up a glass and we would drink it instantly. And then it would take them like 10 minutes to come back. And then finally a guy actually brought the pitcher over and set it down. And then the manager came over and was like, oh, you can't have the pitcher, and took it back. I was like, are you kidding me? Yeah, those days are long behind me. But yeah, the crab is really good. It's just really good. One of the best value steakhouse at Vegas is the restaurant that's at the Paris. And then the restaurant that's at MGM Grand is a little bit more expensive. But they also have really, really good mac and cheese. And I don't know why we're talking about places in Vegas to eat, but I've been there probably 50 times. Where we're going, we don't need roads. Pictures of your drinks. What? My favorite buffet is... Wait, is this like sushi spot next to the Palms, the shopping center adjacent to it? A buffet at the stranger... Wait. A buffet of all the strangers. Coughs and sneezes. I mean, they have the plastic sneeze guard. Yeah. Scottish Aquatics is here. What's up, buddy? I can't do this weekend. Maybe next weekend. I don't know. Are your tanks ready to be filmed again? Are we ready for another tour? I think I said that like 2 weeks ago, and then never messaged you. I'm with you, Priscilla. I live in the middle of the country. We have 0 reasons to have seafood here. Yeah, I mean, even here in Seattle, there's some really bad seafood places. Like, where I work has really bad seafood. Really bad seafood. And I actually hope that they're watching right now and they're hearing me say, your seafood is terrible. But most of the food there is terrible. The best buffet I've ever been to is the Nordic Lodge in Rhode Island. All you can eat lobster, king crab legs, $80, everything included. See, that's probably pretty good. I feel like $80 is expensive, but it's probably worth it. Like, that's probably one of those things I would do once. 605, what? Bob is having fun? I like this. I even started like 15 minutes early. Yeah. What tetras would you mix with Bolivian rams and marble hatchets? Crystal tetras, black neons, something else. Between crystal tetras and black neons, I would pick black neons just because crystal tetras are, I want to say they were like $10 each or something ridiculous. They're really expensive. Whereas you could probably find a black neon on sale for maybe $1, maybe like $1.50, regular price like $2-3. And I would rather, so if I had like $100 to spend on tetras, I'd rather have 30 black neons over 10 crystal tetras. Because for me, tetras, it's all about the size of the school. The more, the merrier. Like my secret tank that I'm working on, my 300-gallon acrylic. I'm putting 100 of one type of tetra in it. I'm not gonna say what it is yet, but it's gonna be something that's never been done before. Like, no one has ever had 100 of this type of tetra, so we know it's not neons, we know it's not Reminos, but it's still a very entry level, inexpensive tetra, and I've just never really seen like a massive school of them, and I don't even know if they school well because I've never seen a large school, but we'll find out. Okay. Jamie, I want to visit the Northeast and drown in butter and lobster. Man, I really want lobster right now. Scott says the round tank at Aquashella full of tetras was neat. Yeah, that was pretty awesome. CPDs? No, tetras. Have you seen Highwaymen on Netflix yet? No. Nope. The last thing I watched on Netflix was, well, the last thing I watched on Netflix that wasn't The Office or wasn't Friends was The Dirt. And I really enjoyed that movie. Bloodfin are good too. I'll never do Bloodfin tetras again because they're crazy jumpers. I have 2 left out of my 25 that I bought. And I seriously, when I'm doing water changes and I take the lid off, I have to stand there and stare at them and watch them just to make sure they don't jump out. I've lost so many Bloodfin tetras from them jumping out during water changes. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. Everyone taking their guesses. I'm not going to say because I'm not going to have someone steal my idea. Nobody steals ideas. I'm just kidding. I've got it narrowed down to 3 different type of tetras, so we'll see. But all 3 of them, I have never, and when I say I've never seen, I just go onto YouTube and see, and I don't see it. I'm sure it's been done, but I've never seen it. But the school's so nice. Yes, Bloodfin tetras are definitely some of the nicest schooling tetras. Also, Emperor tetras school really well. My black neons only school after a water change, which is kind of disappointing. Or when they're feeling frisky, they chase each other around, but it kind of looks like schooling. Vicky says white clouds are the real jumpers. See, I've never lost a white cloud, but I only have long fins, so maybe their fins kind of weigh them down. They can't get the height. I don't know. Just making stuff up. Wow, I didn't know that about bloodfins. Maybe it's just the batch I got. Maybe they're suicidal. Maybe like, man, this guy's a jerk. I don't want to live in his aquariums anymore. I'd rather be dead. That's a possibility. I need 1,000 Scarlet Battis. I have like a whole image of this 300-gallon tank, and I just picture everything, the plants, the fish, just everything. I can like picture it all in my head. I hope that I can put what's in my head and make it like come to life in the fish tank, which never happens, and I always just end up getting frustrated and just dumping everything in and leaving it. But we'll see. Glowlight Tetras are a really awesome tetra. There's so many cool tetras out there, and it's disappointing to me when you go into a fish store and like a Petco or a PetSmart, and there's like 6 different types of tetras. I mean, there's tetra rasboras. there's like 20 different types of rasboras, but you only see like the harlequins in shops. If you're lucky, you might find some other ones, but yeah, there's so many more cool fish than out there than like what's mainstream. Candy, how many tanks do you have now? Fresh and salt. I love my Serpate tank with silver angels. Serpates are nice. Yeah, the glow lights are another ones that are really inexpensive and really cool looking. Jumped out of the flap when I left it open for too long. I hope you're talking about blood fins, because that would kind of... Yep, you lost a couple too. All right, see? It's not just me then. Still 8. Wait, what? Candy, how many tanks? 8. What? Everyone's great, Joel. I'm selling red ram's horn snails, and I have a new batch of juicy. I'm at the point where I'm making up words again. We'll be going to online very soon. Gotta hate this laptop. Me too, Barbara. Think my favorite Tetra. Wait, Candy, that sounds amazing. I love Emperors. I haven't shown my Emperor Tetras in a very long time. I did. I think I just showed my Priscilla Tetra. I have 2 left of those too. Simply because I've had them for about 5 years. Let me check the old Instagram here. I did share my Priscilla Tetra. There you go. You can check it out on Instagram. Alright guys, that's an hour and a half. I think I'm gonna call it quits. I can already hear my dogs at the door. Let's run through some super chats here. So we got Dwayne, new member. Thank you, my friend. Friday Fish Facts. Daryl Deemer, Barbara Jackson, Mile High Plecos, Ginger Graves, Otter Creek Aquatics, new member. The Fish Tank Barn. Thank you. And I also want to thank everyone for showing up. This was a really fun stream. Look forward to more videos from me. Maybe more streams. I almost streamed last Thursday, like an old school Thursday night stream, but I forgot. I just plain up forgot. I got no excuses other than the fact that I haven't done a Thursday stream in like 2 years, and I just forgot. So Candy Overhaul says, "Oh, Instagram, it's the best. It's so good." Jennifer, thank you for still being a member. And I don't know why I just said that. Priscilla MK Art, $2 super chat. Thank you. Thanks for the bonus. Yes, so, you know, I hope you guys look forward to more content, especially if I quit my job. I'm definitely going to have to make more videos to pay the bills. So we'll see. Unless I do a surprise stream this Thursday, maybe if I remember, I'll do it. Or maybe Saturday. Maybe I'll do Saturday stream after like Jeff Rose. I don't know. I need to just kind of sneak some more stuff in, but we'll see. Thanks, everyone. I appreciate it, and I'll see you all next week, Monday, 5 p.m. Pacific.